listeners are as important as our guests. Join in on the conversation. 504-341-8255, the New Orleans Talk Network. Listeners are as important as our guests. Join in on the conversation. 504-341-8255, the New Orleans Talk Network.
A little louder, Mike. Good morning. Thank you for joining us at the second half where we're going to let the healing begin on this morning. Thank you so much for connecting with us. I'm Sinder with the second half in Boomer's Lifestyle Network. And again, we thank you. We hope you've had an awesome week and an awesome month. This is Women's Month. March is Women's Month.
Women's Health Month, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
It's Women's Health Month.
Yeah.
It's Women's Social Workers Month. Yes. It's just Women's Month. We're celebrating women all month, and it has been an awesome month. We've been connecting with women all month, and some awesome things are happening. And my good friend is here, my very good friend, and I think we're kind of like business partners as well.
Yes.
This is Kendra Andrus. Good morning, friend.
Good morning,
How
Cinder.
you doing?
Good. How's it going?
Fine.
Good.
You guys may recognize her. You may recognize the most beautiful, gorgeous face as well. She is the wife of Dr. Dana Andrus, Dr. Truth, better known as Dr. Truth.
Yes.
She's the other half of that amazing power couple, and that's a picture of them on the screen with their beautiful daughter, Kendra, too. She's amazing as well. It's so wonderful having you here today.
It's good to be here. It's a beautiful day.
It's
the sun is shining on us all.
It's a beautiful day. And this month you and I have been together a lot, talking almost every day.
Almost every day.
Almost every day, and I love it because you're so positive. It's just so amazing. I was thinking this morning how awesome it is to have great friends, phenomenal people in your life. I pray for that. I pray for, people who can empower me and strengthen me with positive mindsets, and you are one.
Thank you.
But you would have to be, because your husband, which my audience knows your husband because that show that we did together, I think it was our highest rated show.
Wow.
I believe so.
Well, he's a high rated man.
He's a high rated man. He's my high rated brother. And so I'm just really happy to have you here today, Kendra. And we're going to be talking about health.
Yes.
A little bit about wealth and moving life forward.
Yes.
Yes. So how you doing?
I'm doing really good. I feel good. And that's one of the most important things, that we don't just look good, but we feel good.
We feel good.
We feel good. Yes.
Tell us a little bit. Now, you're the owner of a daycare center.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
My baby, Children's College of Academics Incorporated International. It's a 4-star center located at 4614 General Maya Avenue in New Orleans, Louisiana, which is the lower coast region of Algiers, near what we call the cutoff area in Algiers. And we've been there about 12 years.
Wow.
We specialize in foreign language. We teach Vietnamese, Spanish, and sign language.
Oh my goodness.
And I speak all 3 of those languages.
You do?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You speak Vietnamese?
I do speak Vietnamese, ciao.
Oh my gosh, awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm speechless.
Yes.
And so, what's the age range for your
children?
children?
We care for children 6 weeks to 12 years old. That's what our license allows us to do.
Okay.
And it's just really a great work. It's also an incubator, because out of that businesses, other businesses have been birthed. And everybody that knows me knows Miss Kendra, knows that I love children. I love performing for children. I love singing with children. I just love children, and I love watching them grow. Wow. So it's a little bitty center. We're licensed for 39 children. However, we make a very, very great impact.
That's
yes,
the thing.
and
Impact.
Our children, it's a very diverse group of children, anywhere from biracial to African American, Hispanic, Haitian, Islanders. We have it at our center. So it's great exposure for the children to be exposed to different children of socioeconomic backgrounds. Yeah, so it's amazing. I love it.
So how does one, that is amazing, how does one enroll or find out about your daycare?
They can call me at 504-324-3992, or they can email me at myladytruth@aol.com, and we'll get back with them and do the paperwork and give them a tour of the facility.
Wow.
Yes, and we're very big on fitness for the children also. We watch their diet. We carefully plan their diet with a lot of fresh fruit and vegetables. Like yesterday, we had fresh cucumbers and raspberries and blueberries and fish, and it was awesome. You know,
amazing.
Yeah,
and
they really like
is
it.
to know that you're at the Whole Foods store every day.
Almost every day when my schedule can permit it.
Yes,
with baby Kendra.
With baby Kendra, she loves.
She loves Whole Foods. She's being raised as a Whole Food junkie.
My goodness.
So she wakes up in the morning. I
What
said,
a
"Where are you?"
wonderful junkie to be.
Yeah. I said, "Where are you going?" She said, "Whole Foods."
Whole Foods. Whole Foods. She's
She loves
amazing.
Whole Foods. Yeah.
Yes, yes. That's awesome. Now tell us about your passion. We're going to talk a little bit more about, family as we go. But how did you begin in the health industry?
Yes. Well, actually, I was always pretty much health conscious. I made a change from being a meat eater to moving to a pescatarian, which is a vegetarian that will eat fish also. And so that change happened, that transition happened about maybe, I want to say about 15 years now. I have not eaten meat or animal flesh. And when I met my husband, actually, he introduced me to this diet called Eat Right for Your Blood Type. So that was, coupled with what I already knew, and that just took me into a whole different direction. And then, I don't want to get teary-eyed, but my mother was extremely ill. She's passed and gone on to be with the Lord, God bless her soul. But I just thought that if I had the knowledge, and we never know when death is going to knock on our door, if I had the knowledge, I could have served her better and came up with some type of health regimen to help her get where she needed to be to live a longer, viable life. And though she passed with congestive heart failure, she was what you called morbid obese, and she had high blood pressure. So it was a very, very, sad experience. However, I said, if I had a chance to work with someone and get them on track again, I would do my very best to do that. So,
and you're doing it. You're doing it. We're living in a time where we're living longer. I was thinking about this off air. However, we're not well.
Yes.
It's like and you can, allude to this, that the medical industry, we're living longer, but I'm not sure that wealth is in being healthy. It seems like it's in being sick.
Yes.
So we're receiving medicines. I know from working in healthcare for 15 years with seniors, that my seniors would be on 5, 10, some of them 15 different pills. It's keeping them alive, but they're not healthy. But now I think here in recent years, we're beginning to become more aware about, the vegan lifestyle and the vegetarian. And I would just love, and you just called it the what was that?
It's a pescatarian. It's a vegetarian that will eat fish.
Right. Now, can you explain the difference in those to us? Because we're kind of, I stopped eating meat last year, September 15th. I remember the day a client challenged me to do that, and it changed my life. However, I think I went vegan for maybe like 45 days.
Right.
Then I started, with the fish. And sometimes I feel like I need a little more.
Yes.
So can you break that down to us?
So there's so many different levels of vegetarians and vegans. You have the vegan that is vegan, and then you have another level of vegan where there's a moral vegan where they will not eat anything derived from an animal, no honey, no milk, no cheese, no butter, and they will not wear anything relating to an animal. So most of their linens that they wear, or their garments, are like cotton and linen and all natural materials. So and then you have vegetarians and you have pescatarians, which I am because I eat fish. Although I don't eat fish with scales, without the scales. I don't eat catfish. That's just a preference of mine. It's just not palatable to my taste. So then you have vegetarians that don't eat any dairy at all. I eat dairy. So you have ovo-lacto vegetarians as well. So, and then you have vegans that will not eat the meat, but they'll wear the clothing from the animal. So there are some vegans that will not put on mink, they won't put on leather, because all of those
animals.
Animal skins. So it really goes really deep. There's different levels of it. I hope that I explained it to you a little bit more where you understand. So it's
are
interesting.
the levels based on your conviction? Are the levels based on, are your choices, are they based on what you're trying to accomplish in your life? Why would you choose to be a vegan over a vegetarian? Is there a nutritional, value or purpose to that?
Actually, it all depends on the individual, because some people may do it for moral reasons and religious beliefs. Some individuals do it for nutrition,
nutritional purpose.
Yes.
Well, that's very interesting. So out of all you said, I'm trying to figure out right now, what am I? I guess I'm what you are, because I'm not doing the meats, but I will eat the fish.
So you're a pescatarian.
A pescatarian. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. And the rewards of that is so awesome, because I remember, and this is just so rich this morning and important. I remember back in September when a client challenged me to go 30 days without the meat. At the time, I was having aches and pains and different, how you're getting older and things are happening. And he challenged me, and I'm telling you, after 30 days of going vegan, I one day it hit me. I don't have that pain anymore. And then the weight, even without going to the gym, just began to fall off. It was amazing.
Yes, it was amazing.
So so we're challenging you guys this morning. This is Kendra Lynn's challenge to you, that we're going to continue. Maybe you may not choose to go vegan or vegetarian, but we just want you to modify your lifestyle so that you can have a healthy quality of life.
Yes, and that's the key. Modify, and everything is done in moderation. You can't just go cold turkey. It has to be moderation. You have to make healthier choices. Like, for instance, should I choose the potato chips or should I choose the baked potato? Well, of course, we want the potato chips, but we want to choose the baked potato.
As my sister say, the gold crack.
The gold crack.
Yeah, the gold crack.
And it is true. No one can eat just one. No. So, we want to be very cognizant of those type of things when it comes to choices, and give our children choices.
Healthy choices.
Like many times at the center when we prepare the lunch for the children, they'll say, I don't like green beans. I say, how do you know you don't like the green beans? Have you tried the green beans? No, I've never tried it. I say, well, you can't really say you don't like something that you never tried. And then I said, come on, let's try it together. And they tried. I really like it.
Like the green beans.
Yeah, so yeah.
That's amazing. Choices are everything.
Yes.
We're getting ready to go to break. This is really good. And we thank you for being here today.
We're
going to break. Take us to break, Mike, and we'll be back in a moment. And when we come back, we want to talk with you about Kendra Lynn's HealthNUTT System.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
We'll be back in a moment. Post, like, and share, you guys.
family member ever recommended a doctor to you? A doctor that's near you, takes the time to listen, and gets to know you as a person, not a rushed number on a chart. A doctor that actually helped them get well and stay that way. More and more friends and family of GenCare Senior Medical Center patients recommend us to those they know and love. Why? Because GenCare treats them like family, like a friend. And isn't that what friends and family do for each other?
My family is very important.
We have the whole family under the same roof, as we say, and the same doctor who takes care of all of us.
Because everybody's healthy, happy, and to be together, you know.
It is awesome. It's wonderful. I tell my friends, I'm going to tell my family.
My wife is also a member, you know. We try to stick together. We've been married for 58 years, so.
Come feel the GenCare difference. That difference is why our patients recommend us. You'll see why.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Hi, I'm Evangelist Melanie Pichon. Listen, I'd like to invite you to view our Forgiven Talk Show every Thursday from 11 a.m. Central Standard Time until 12 noon. We talk about issues, we talk about challenges, we talk about those things really that other folks don't want to talk about. Listen, if you want to talk about something, if you want to give us some suggested ideas, comment below and we'll do our best to get at you. Remember, every Thursday from 11 a.m. Central Standard Time until 12 noon, the Forgiven Talk Show.
Back at the second half with Miss Kendra Andrus. My goodness, it's so good having you here today,
Thank
Kendra.
you.
And prior to break, we were talking about, the benefits of modifying our diets, the benefits of the differences between, being vegan and vegetarian and all of the other components.
Pescatarian.
Yes, pescatarian. I was afraid to say that word. I thought I would say it wrong. But we were talking about the difference. And as long as I've known you several years, you've been on this path. And it's just evident in you and your husband, you're just so healthy. And you look at some people and they're just healthy and just radiant all the time. And that's an honor. But I want to talk with you right now about your system.
Okay.
And all the services and support. What I love about what you do is that you don't only give information, but you have a system and then you partner with your client. And we were talking off air about Jenny Craig.
Yes.
And one of the
Awesome.
reasons why they're so successful is because they don't give you a plan and leave you alone,
They
but
don't
they
leave you
walk
alone.
with you
They
through the
walk with you.
program. Talk about what you do.
Yes, so my program is called Kendra Lynn's HealthNUTT System, and it's the NUTT is an acronym for Nutrition, Understanding, Teamwork, and Tenacity. If you look in the dictionary and you look up that word tenacity, that's a very strong word.
Wow.
That means you have the stamina, you have the go-getting spirit, you have that strength to do what it is that you have to do.
Yeah.
And you will get it done and you will get it accomplished by any means necessary.
goodness.
So that's why I chose that word. And in Kendra Lynn's HealthNUTT System, we have a whole array of different steps of the program. And like you were saying before, to piggyback on what you said, Jenny Craig is so successful, and I love Jenny Craig because there's support there. Many times we want to lose weight, we want to be healthier, we want to go on this plan or do this diet, but we don't have support. And Cinder, you can't do it alone.
Okay.
You cannot do it alone. It's very hard. It's very tiring. When you fall off the bandwagon,
Right.
you need someone there to help you dust yourself off, get you back up, and come on, look, we can get back in this fight and we can do it.
Yes,
But
yes.
sometimes we go on it solo and we don't really really know what to do. We don't know what to do when we fall off the wagon. We don't know who to go to. We don't know how to encourage ourselves to start again, and then we get discouraged and we give up.
Right.
You know, most people break their New Year's resolution about losing weight probably by the second month. That's what statistics and research say.
Yes.
By the second month, they've given up. They're all gung-ho January 1st, you know, Happy New Year. And then after that, you know, it's over with, you know. So that's what we do. We support you. We support you through mental health counseling. My husband is a marriage and family therapist, a clinical therapist, a mental health counselor, and he will do the mental health piece, because a lot of times when we have trouble, as it relates to changing or modifying our diets, there may be something mentally that's blocking us from meeting our goal.
Yes.
So I can work with you the whole 9 yards and do all I can.
Right.
However, if that mental piece is not right, you know,
Right.
then it's nothing that I can do. So he has that support in the system right there.
Okay.
And then I also consult with other herbalists. I consult with hairstylists. I also talk to physicians and doctors. I get opinions, and I'm researching, and I'm on the web, and I'm doing things, and I'm not reinventing the wheel. However, I'm just putting a little oil in the wheel to make it run a little bit better.
Wow.
So that's what I'm trying to do. So we develop exercise plans. We do meal preparation. I mean, we do the whole gambit.
Wow.
You know, and what I like about my system is that I'm not going to treat you like I really treat another client.
It's individualized.
It's individualized, which takes a lot of hard work. However, I'm up for the challenge, because when I saw my mother lie in a bed,
my goodness,
you know, with legs and thighs bigger than this table and could not move, that did something to me. I couldn't deal with that.
Wow.
I could not deal with it.
How we take our pain and turn it inside out for the good.
Right.
You know, for the world and those around us, and that's what you've done.
Right.
Yeah. And the other thing I like about what you do in your program, you're very, I'm telling you, once you connect with Kendra, you're on it. You're on it, and you have such a heart for people.
I do have a heart for people.
And I remember the blood testing. You wanted me to have, Lord Jesus, you wanted me to have my blood tested, and we were going around and around, and I was trying to, because it's not that easy to find out your blood type.
It's not that easy. If you have not had a major surgery recently, or if you have not given birth to a child recently, you will not know unless you've been in the military, like my husband, who served in the Army, the Air Force, and the Marines. He couldn't figure out how he wanted to serve his country, so he did all three. God bless his heart.
I know.
Yeah, he's my rock. And so, you know, unless you've been down that road, many people, you would be surprised at how many individuals, how many Americans how many individuals, period, do not know their blood type. And the word said that there's life in the blood.
In the blood. Oh,
Once
my
you know
goodness.
your blood type, you'll know how to combat certain illnesses, certain diseases. And we don't want to discredit our doctors, because we always need our physicians. We always need our doctors. However, we can make their job a lot easier.
Yes.
Yeah.
When we're informed. About ourselves.
And knowledge is power. Information is energy.
Oh my gosh.
You know, like my husband always says. He always says information is energy. So the blood testing. So I learned about the blood testing through Dr. Odamo, who is the father of Eat Right for Your Blood Type diet.
Okay.
And that's what we follow.
Okay.
And so once you know your blood type, Sinder, we can individualize a program. We can tell you what foods to eat, what food not to eat, what exercise plan you should be on, you know, what are your stress level, what supplements you should be taking. And all of that plays a part in your weight management and your overall wellness. Wow. So once we know that, but if we don't know the blood type, there's nothing really we can do. We're just kind of like, you know, shooting blanks here.
Yes.
So the blood type is very, very vital to know. I would employ everybody to find out about it. And
how do we do that?
How do we do that?
Because we're thinking we can just go to our doctor.
It's not as simple as you think it is, because many times when people come to me and they're like, I want you to help me. And I say, yes, and I want to help you. What's your blood type? I don't know. I say, okay, well, that's the first step. You have to know your blood type.
Yes.
Well, I just had blood work done at my doctor, so I'm going to call him up and ask him. That's not really as easy as it sounds, because there is a specific tests that you need to request from your doctor to know your blood type.
Yes.
Because most of the blood tests that your doctor may administer are run on you, this will cover your hematocrit. It's testing your iron level. It's testing your calcium level. It may be testing your function of your thyroid. You know, it's testing all of those things. However, it is not testing what blood type you have.
Wow.
So that this is a different test, okay?
Right.
And so we administer those tests. There's home tests that you can take, and you can come to us. We can do the test for like $35 for you, and instantly you know your blood type, and then we can go to work.
Right.
You know that, but knowing the blood type is 99.9% of the battle.
Yes.
And you have to know that. And again, like I said, there is life in the blood. There's literally life in the blood. And we have to know that. So I know my husband's blood type. I know my blood type. All of my children, yes, I have 3.
Oh, you
not
have
just
3.
baby
That's
Kendra.
right.
Yes, I have Whitley. I actually have Whitley, who looks exactly like me.
Yes.
Kendra, who's named after me. And then I have Craig, my son, who's right in the middle.
Wow.
So I know everybody's blood type, and your personality traits are tied into your blood type.
Really?
Yeah.
I
So
didn't
my
know that.
husband is like a blood type O. He can save anybody in this studio right now, right? I would probably kill you because I'm a blood type A.
Okay.
You know, unless you are A.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Then like things.
I'm probably
yes,
like
right.
yeah.
Okay. So, but if he was here, he could be a donor for everybody because the O blood type, whether it's positive or negative, is the universal donor.
Okay.
Okay. So I get so excited about it because many people don't know, and they need to know. They need to know, and they need to be informed. And this is really crucial.
You're passionate, and we can tell
really
that.
It's really
I love
crucial.
that. I love that.
You know, so
and there are few people. There are few. Now, your title is it a nutritional? I can't get
herbalist.
That. It's an herbalist.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm a certified herbalist and natural medicine and integrative medicine advocate, meaning I advocate for alternative medicine.
Alternative medicine.
Preventative medicine.
Yes.
My mother always said, an ounce of prevention beats a pound of cure.
Of cure, right. Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
So that's what I do.
So if we're looking for alternative medicine solutions, for lack of a better word, then that's where we would come to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty.
And there are steps that we need to take because I do a questionnaire and I want to see your blood work from your doctor. Okay, so I'm not a physician. I'm not a doctor yet.
Right.
We're working on it.
We're saying, okay, we're working on it.
We're working on it. But when you come to us with your blood type, or if we have to do the test, and you bring your paperwork with you, then we can begin to look at some things and read those numbers and see what's out of whack. And then I begin my research and say, okay, this is what we need to do. However, I need to know your medications you're on, right? Because the doctors prescribe us medications.
Right.
So we don't want anything to contraindicate with what you're taking. We don't want you to have like a reaction or fall out or something,
Yes.
but
Yes.
you know, we want to take good care of you.
Yes.
And that's what my team does, me and my husband and other herbalists that I consult with.
That you consult with is awesome. We were at an event the other night, and I think it was Friday night. We were at an event, and when they asked different ones to stand up and speak and talk about what they do, and when you stood up and you began to talk about your brand and what you do, I mean, it just captivated the whole room, and that speaks to where we are now as a society. We don't want to be sick anymore.
Yes.
We're trying to find ways to get, to be well. On social media, you'll find lots of pages and platforms dedicated to being being vegans and vegetarians and fitness. We don't want to, we know that we can live longer, but we want to live well.
That's
and
right.
so when we were in the room and I began to observe how at the end of the event, the women began to navigate to you. And what I love so much about you, if you don't have what we need, you ask questions and you go back and make it. And that's just absolutely, that's just ministry. I mean, that's just really, really ministry there. We're getting ready to go to break, but when we come back, we're going to talk about Kendra Lynn's HealthNUTT system. Absolutely, I use it. My daughters are using it.
Yes.
Absolutely awesome. We're going to talk about that when we come back at the second half. We want you to like, share, and post, and connect with Kendra on Facebook at Kendra Lynn's HealthNUTT System. We'll be back in a moment. Awesome. Great. Good information.
Readers and Shakers, it's your girl, Rhonda M. Lawson, sending you a personal invite to the Literary Lounge. Tune in to Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions each Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for the best in literary conversation. Each week, a different author will join us to talk to their most important readers, you. You can also call in to ask your own questions. So don't forget, each Wednesday at 7 p.m., join us in the lounge for Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions. See you there.
Hello and congratulations. You have arrived at the second half. I'm your host, Sinder Coleman Miller. Connect with us every Thursday at 10 o'clock a.m. on the New Orleans Talk Network as we discuss issues pertaining to the most exciting and prolific generation of our times, the baby boomers. So for information, resources, and booming entertainment, meet us at the second half, brought to you by the Boomers Lifestyle Network.
I'm living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
And that's what herbs is consistency.
It's consistency. We are back at the second half with Mrs. Kendra Lynn Andrus and the HealthNUTT, Kendra Lynn's HealthNUTT system.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. You have your product here. We are so excited. We have been, March has been such an amazing month. Again, I say for women, and we've been connecting with women all month at various events. And what is so exciting about what you're doing is that I have seen it within these 30 days, I have seen your business go to another level.
Yes.
I have seen it. And it gives me such pride because you're my friend, and I want you to be successful when I see women just gather around you, because we're looking for solutions not only to feel better, but to look better. Because when we're looking good and we're feeling good, we're thinking better, we can work, it brings on, everything is interconnected. Don't you believe that?
Yes, I do believe that.
I believe that. Yeah, we were talking about that the other week. We're like, when we take care of ourselves, we don't have a problem edifying the next person.
That's right.
I can celebrate you if I'm feeling good about myself. But if I'm not taking the measures to make sure I'm okay, then I'm going to feel a little funny and not be as excited about celebrating you and your successes. But the month of March, I have seen you just blow up. It's amazing what God is doing in and through your life in a short time. And you've only begun. So let's talk about the product. Let's talk about I love this. And you asked me, you said, how does this work for you? I said, it tastes delicious.
Okay, you're talking about this one?
Oh, is it this one? Oh, her products even taste delicious. It's amazing. Tell us about what you have here.
So the one that you're talking about, it's a facial scrub, and I give all of my products names so that my clients can associate it. Right? And so this is called a Lemon Twist Glow facial scrub. Right? So it's made with all organic and natural ingredients. Right? Honey and extra virgin olive oil and sugar. That's why you said it tastes great.
I was scrubbing my face, and then you know how a little got on my tongue, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is delicious. It's amazing.
Yeah. So this is an exfoliant, so you apply it to your face and you apply it to take away the dead skin cells, right?
How often do you do that?
You can do this every day or every other day.
Okay, because your skin is amazing.
Thank you, yeah.
It's amazing.
I really work at it. So I also exfoliate my little baby's face.
Okay.
Because right now, look, the elements, the sun is beating down on her face. So can you imagine the younger you are or the sooner you start taking care of your skin, how good you're going to look years from now?
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
So your daughter's starting now.
Right.
She's going to be phenomenal by the time she reaches our age. So, you know, this is a really good product, and it's very simple to use. You know, you just put some lukewarm water on your face, just scrub it and rub it, leave it on for like about 15 to 20 minutes, then just take some lukewarm water and remove it, or you can remove it with your sponge that I gave you. Right? And then follow it with some cold water to close the pores. And your face is going to feel like a baby's bottom, like silk.
Yeah, you really, really,
I really love this. I did this morning, and I was like,
it's wonderful.
Oh my God,
it's wonderful.
It's a wonderful.
Yes.
And you can also put it on your neck, or you can put it on your hands.
Okay.
You can actually put it over your whole
All
body.
over your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, like you see it now, like it's separating. This is just the natural of the oils and everything. Just take a spoon and stir it, and it comes right back together.
Yes.
And it gets better with time.
Okay.
You know, this is not something that goes rancid. You know, you just stir it, and the more it sits on the shelf, the better it smells. The better it smells. It smells so exotic and so sweet. You know,
it does.
I had someone smell it yesterday. It was like, oh my God.
I know. It just smells like
it's just an aroma. Yeah.
It's food.
It's just,
food for the body.
It's
How
food
about
for
that?
the body. What's in your kitchen?
Yeah. What's in your? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's prophetic. What's in your hand?
What's in your
What
hand?
do you have already?
What do you
Don't
have
run out
already?
and get something full of chemicals.
That's right.
What do you have already? Now, this is a question that I have about this, Kendra.
Sure.
Is as we get older, but as period, the sun, protecting ourselves from the sun.
Yes.
That is an issue. Do you have anything for that? Because if I'm using the scrub and I'm getting my face right and my everything should be the same color. That's the other thing I learned from my dermatologist, that our face that receives the most sun, you know, may be darker than the other parts of our body. How am I going, when using this, how will I protect myself from the sun? Can I still use a sunscreen from
Yes, you definitely
store?
want to use a sunscreen. And let me dispel the myth about sunscreen. We think sometimes because we're darker, of a darker hue, or even your skin complexion, that we don't need sunscreen. That's a myth.
Right.
All of us need to protect our skin. We want to layer and layer and layer and layer and put as much on as you possibly can before you go out into the elements, into the sun, because it's waiting for you. It's waiting to tear away at you.
Right.
So, you know, you want to also use a sunscreen. We have moisturizers that we're making every day. I gave Zoe, your little Zoe, a moisturizer.
Yes.
However, I created one for someone that's a little bit prone to acne, and most teenage girls are.
Okay.
So we did a aloe vera and a oil that will not clog the pores, right?
Yes.
So we did not do a coconut oil because I want to tell you, you want to avoid using coconut oil on your skin because it will clog the pores.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome. Now,
so-
and then you also gave me an oil. I don't see it here. That after I use this, I put that oil on my skin. It was in a blue bottle, and it's absolutely amazing.
Okay, the oil is this it?
No, it was like in a blue bottle like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
A blue bottle.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
But it
which
was
one it was.
it's amazing, and I use it after I use this.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's
it was
real wonderful.
It was for after you scrub. I wanted to give you a little more moisture. Although we have an argan oil in here, the argan oil will give you that glow.
Okay.
I'm wearing
and it
argan
does.
oil right now.
Okay.
So I gave you an argan oil and extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
So you wanted to put that on before you put your makeup on, because you don't want to look dry, but you want to look that glow that we used to have when we were a lot younger. You know,
that
like
you
the babies have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And we can put our makeup on over
and we
that.
can put our makeup on under it. And
It's
then,
awesome, you guys.
Yeah,
It's awesome. Amazing. Okay, so what do we have here next?
We have a slim down belly.
Oh my.
Yeah, this is
Slim down belly.
This is for your belly. You rub it on your belly.
Okay.
Right? I don't know if you remember the craze years ago when they had the slimming wraps and things like that.
Yes.
Well, this is an organic slim down belly salve that you put on your belly, or you can apply it to your arms, right? And then I would say wrap yourself with ace bandage, right?
Okay.
And then saran wrap. You don't want to ever put saran wrap close to your skin, of course, because that's plastic and we want our skin to breathe. But apply it while and you're moving around the house and you're doing your daily chores for about 20, 30 minutes, you're going to begin to sweat because it also has camphor in it. Camphor draws out the water in the skin.
Oh my goodness,
and then
she's so smart.
Once you take it off and wash it off, you're going to be like, wow, I lost inches. I guarantee you.
Really?
Yes, yes. And
Now
you
say
keep
this
using it.
again. Say this again and
is
say it
slim down
slowly.
belly.
Okay.
Slim down belly.
Uh-huh.
Remember, I told you I give it names that you know people
slim
will
down
associate.
belly.
Yeah, because a lot of us are very visual.
Right.
Yeah, and we're different types of learners, so I give it a name that people would remember.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Love it. Okay. And then what do we have next?
This is called Soft and Smooth Butter. These are all your butters mixed together for those shea butter lovers.
Okay. I
Shea
love
butter,
shea butter.
coconut butter.
Yes.
You know, things like that.
Okay.
Coconut oil.
Yes.
All of these are your butters, right? And it just solidifies, and it feels great after you come out of the shower.
Okay.
And one thing about these products, when you moisturize your skin, you only need a little and it goes a long way.
Okay.
Our friend Stacy with the Cherish Pass,
Uh-huh.
let me tell you
Yes.
something about Stacy. Every time I'm talking to somebody about my products, she just so happens to
I
pop up.
know.
You have to get this. I put it on in the morning and by the 7 o'clock, I'm still moisturized, you know?
Yes,
So,
yes.
you know.
Shout out, Stacey. I know she's watching. Yeah.
So it's wonderful. You just use a little bit. And my daughter, my oldest daughter, uses this on her elbows and knees.
Wow.
Right. So you want to avoid the face with this because it does have coconut oil in it.
How about the hair? Because you do have
You
one
can
that you
use
can
this in your hair.
Okay.
This is for your body and your hair, except
Wow.
for your face.
That's when you know it's natural, huh?
Yes.
When you can use it
Yes.
all over. Awesome, awesome. Okay, what we have next?
Okay, this is called the Coconut Vanilla Pudding Hairdress. This is one of my favorites.
Now I heard about that.
Yeah,
I've heard about that.
absolutely amazing.
Yes.
Yes, you can put this on your skin, and you can also put it in your hair.
Okay.
But you have to avoid the face because it has coconut oil in it as well. It smells amazing. It has rosemary in it. It has coconut oil in it. It has vanilla in it. This is my #1 seller right now. It's going like hotcakes.
I've heard about it.
They're addicted
Yes.
to it, you know. And you only need a little bit, and it smells great, and you have that shine and that glow all day. Amazing.
It's amazing. You sold. Is this the one you sold out of at the show the other night?
I can't keep them fast enough.
Wow.
It's called a pudding. So hair and your skin.
And what I love about it, you don't have them stored up. You said I've got to go back and make some
more. Yes.
Make some more. So when we buy your products, we know that they haven't been sitting on the shelf.
They haven't been sitting.
They're fresh.
They're fresh.
And they're ready. Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. Love it. Okay. Now you have a beautiful jar there. What is that?
Yeah, this is my favorite. This is an upcoming product that I'm going to be making here.
Okay.
Right? So this will be a foot
Well, you
detox.
said this was your favorite.
Well,
they're all your babies.
I like the jar. I like
the jar.
the jar
Is
for this one.
amazing. It's gorgeous. Yes.
Yeah, so this will be my foot soak and detox to relax those tired feet when you come home. You can also put this in your bath water.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're talking about milk. We're talking about Epsom salt. We're talking about pink Himalaya salt. Things like that. It smells absolutely amazing.
Wow.
So it's an unfinished product, but you can
beautiful.
smell it and see how it smells. But it smells really, really good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
it's amazing.
It's
you
almost
guys.
like at-home spa treatment for yourself.
Right.
You can treat yourself.
Absolutely.
And women need to do that.
We need to do that. We need to do that. And we need to, sidebar, we need to support our own. And this is amazing that we have someone here that we know and we love, and you know, especially here in the New Orleans area. In this area, we know of you and your husband and all the awesome work that you're doing, but we didn't know you were doing all this. So I don't know when you sleep, but this is amazing. I want this. I want this. Okay. So now this look like what Zoe's using in her hair.
Yes.
Yes.
This is.
Okay.
This is the one Lil Zora is using. Okay. This is called my 1, 2, 3 grow. The reason why we call it 1, 2, 3 is because it's 3 steps, right? You shake it, you spray it, and you massage it. You start from the roots and go all the way to the ends of your hair.
Okay.
So one is a water and one is a oil.
Okay.
The water you can use every day, especially if you have natural hair.
Okay.
It's a vitamin distilled infused water,
Okay.
right, with peppermint oil.
Okay.
And it smells absolutely amazing. This is the one you use every day.
Okay.
Because with natural hair, a lot of sisters or people don't know, you have to keep it moisturized.
Okay.
And then after you dampen it with the water, then you apply the oil. And
Okay.
you use this 2 to 3 times a week. If you
Wow.
have damaged areas, you may want to use it a little bit more than that. It can hurt, but
Okay.
it's all oils, and it's going to make your hair super thick.
Okay.
You have castor oil in here. You
Okay.
have neem oil in here. You have carrot oil in here.
Okay.
Okay. You have extra virgin olive oil in here. All the oils that our ancestors and people have been using for years. So
Wow.
these are
And
amazing.
that-
And
this-
these
it
work
promotes
together.
growth.
It promotes growth, yeah, and
Okay.
healthy
And
scalp.
health.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. My daughter's using it, and she said, "Mom, I can't get the comb through my hair."
That's
So,
wonderful.
Yeah,
That's
and I
wonderful.
use it as well because my hair is natural, so I
Okay,
use it as
okay.
well.
Now,
And
I'm
I
not
use it on my
natural.
baby.
I'm not
You're
natural
not
anymore. I
natural.
backslid, you guys. I'm sorry.
You're not natural,
but I am
however,
using it.
You still can use the oils, and if you use the peppermint oil, you're not going to use it every day like a person with natural hair.
Okay.
You might use it maybe once a week, or maybe a couple of days before you go to the hair salon.
Okay.
Like you did to get your touch-up.
Yes,
But we have to
absolutely.
keep in mind, if we have relaxed hair, you don't want to use it a day before.
Right.
If you're going to get a relaxer.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Awesome.
it's going to tingle.
Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful. Wonderful. That's really good.
And this?
Uh-huh.
I call it Coffee Anyone for the coffee lovers, right? This is
Okay.
also a facial scrub, similar to the Lemon Twist Glow Scrub.
Okay.
This prevents wrinkles and lines, and you're getting all of those antioxidants in your skin. And also, if you want to apply some to your thighs and wrap your thighs with the Ace bandage and the plastic,
What
and
will it
the
do?
saran wrap, it's going to minimize, temporarily minimize the appearance of cellulite.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
My goodness.
Coffee.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Coffee anyone.
Coffee anyone, yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. And so what now? Is this the
This
butter?
this is a new one.
Okay.
This is a new one that I made. What I did was I took this recipe and I substituted one of the bases.
Okay.
I eliminated the coconut oil because most people, I was talking to a hairdresser, and she told me some people can't use coconut oil, and how you know you can't use it in your hair is because your scalp will flake up.
Okay.
Okay, so we substituted the coconut oil with the grapeseed oil.
Okay.
Right? And it
Yes.
smells a little bit different. This smell is more pronounced because you have lavender in here as well, and
Wow.
it soothes the scalp. It soothes the scalp.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is not for the skin, it's for the scalp?
Actually, you can use this on your skin and your hair.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have dual uses
Right,
for this,
for
multiple
yours.
uses for it. And this can go on your face because the grapeseed oil is non-comedogenic, meaning it's not going to clog the pores like the coconut. So this is one that can be used on the face, the hair, and the body.
My goodness.
This one.
Amazing, amazing. Now, these are all of your products.
Yes.
Then you also work the nutritional piece. We can
Yes.
get with you there. And
Yes, we also cook food. We provide
That's right.
food.
Talk
like
about
if you wanted
that.
to go through a whole week or two of the program, like the other programs do,
Right.
yeah, we will
Yes.
provide the food.
Yes, yes. They do have programs out there now that you can buy the food for the, you can order it online and you can have it delivered or pick it
Right.
up. And so you do that as well.
However, the difference between our program and some of their programs, which their programs are great, ours is individualized for your blood type.
Blood type. It all
Which
goes
is
back
gonna-
to the blood.
Yeah, to encourage you to lose weight and help you create that consciousness of wellness and meet your goals.
That's wonderful and amazing. You have brought us so much information this morning. We're going to take our last break. We'll be back in a moment with Kendra Andrus of Kendra Lynn's HealthNUTT System. Take us to break, Mike. We'll be back in a moment. This is wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, wow. And so can we tell them that you're going to do gift baskets for Mother's Day?
Yes.
Yes, we're going to talk about that. I don't know why it's taking them so. Take us to break, Mike. We'll be back in a moment at the second half.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Hello and congratulations. You have arrived at the second half. I'm your host, Sinder Coleman Miller. Connect with us every Thursday at 10 o'clock a.m. on the New Orleans Talk Network as we discuss issues pertaining to the most exciting and prolific generation of our times, the baby boomers. So for information, resources, and booming entertainment, meet us at the second half, brought to you by the Boomers Lifestyle Network.
I'm living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's
Hi, I'm Evangelist Melanie Pichon. Listen, I'd like to invite you to view our Forgiven Talk Show every Thursday from 11 a.m. Central Standard Time until 12 noon. We talk about issues, we talk about challenges, we talk about those things really that other folks don't want to talk about. Listen, if you want to talk about something, if you want to give us some suggested ideas, comment below and we'll do our best to get at you. Remember, every Thursday from 11 a.m. Central Standard Time until 12 noon, the Forgiven Talk Show.
We are back at the second half. Again, I'm Cinder, and we're asking you to share this show today. It's been such an awesome and informative show with Kendra Andrus. She's someone who, if you're from New Orleans, we all either know Kendra, or you may know her husband, Dr. Truth, better known as Dr. Truth, Dr. Dana Andrus. And Kendra's new system, I don't know if it's how new it is, but the HealthNUTT, Kendra Lynn's HealthNUTT system is absolutely amazing. And a lot of times we go to the health food stores, we go to Bed Bath and Beyond to purchase our products, but right here in our community, we have a businesswoman who's a serialpreneur, actually, who cares about us, who wants to love us, who wants to heal us, and all the information that you've given us today is absolutely amazing. And it's amazing what we have right here, and we just wanted to expose you today and share all that you're doing. What I want you to do with the last 2 minutes of this show, Kendra, is just talk, because you're also a minister.
Yes.
We did not allude to that. She's also a minister of the gospel. But what I want you to do is take the last few minutes of this show and just pour in to those who are watching, mostly women, and just let them know how your dreams, how it started with a dream. Yes. And now it has progressed to success. Right. You're really successful in what you're doing, and you've only just begun. Right. Talk with us a little bit before
Thank you, Cinder. Okay, so this was my first product, the Lemon Twist Glow Facial Scrub. And then from that product, we have all of these products and maybe 20 more products on the rise.
Yes.
And then products for the individuals as they come in and they request. They tell us what their issue is, and we get in there and we in the lab and we make it.
Yes.
So, I'm very excited about what God is doing in my life.
Wow.
And for Kendra Lynn's HealthNUTT system. I just want to tell everyone, I want to share with all of the women, everyone that's listening and watching by radio or TV, that you can do whatever it is you want to do.
My goodness.
And that it doesn't take long for it to happen, and it's kind of like it's taken off. It's like a race car, and it's almost like it's happening so fast that we can't keep up. I can only imagine what God has in store for us, for me, for you.
Yes.
This is going to be a fantastic year for us.
Yes.
I'm so excited what God is doing. And if we work together, it's nothing that we can accomplish. With you, with the marketing, with me, with the health, and this is where society is going.
Yes.
We're going to more natural, alternative means of doing things.
Yes, ma'am.
And I just want to be a part of that move. If you purchase one of my products, you're part of my system.
Yes.
And it's a system.
I love that.
If you purchase a product, if you use it, if you sample it, I tell everybody, you're part of the system. And one day we want to come back and do a commercial and show all of the women women that have used some of the products or show videos or clips to know how it's making a difference in our life, how it's changing our life, and how we're going to move forward. I want this thing to be big. I want us to have herbalists on staff. I want us to have physicians consulting, more physicians and hairstylists and therapists. And I want this to be a big collaboration to create a consciousness of wellness.
My goodness.
And I know that we can do it, you know.
Yes.
I mean, it's so wonderful to live in New Orleans and eat the food that we eat.
Yes.
However, everything has to be done in moderation.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Moderation. And we don't only give products to you, but we give you the education behind the product, right?
Yes.
So if we tell you to use this and you're looking to accomplish a certain thing, then we also give you that information of what foods you might want to eat to work with this.
Yes.
Because like my husband says, it starts from the inside out, not from the outside in.
Oh my gosh.
For it to be
That's
transforming and
powerful.
eternal.
Yes,
Right?
absolutely.
So, you know, that's what we want to do.
Yes, I love that. And the other thing I love is that if I can go to the store on the corner that everyone goes to, or, you know, to buy product. But when I buy the product and I pay for the product, that's it. I'm on my own. But when your products are so affordable. I keep telling you, your price point is really low. But when I come to you and I support Kendra Lynn's HealthNUTT system, I become a part of your system, and I am with you.
Yes.
You call me almost every day to ask me, how's it going? How is this working? I'm not going to get that when I buy from other places. So we need to invest our money, like you just said, where we need to be more conscious about our dollars and how we spend our money, but we should invest our money where it's going to mean most. It's going to mean most to ourselves. It's going to mean, you know, to you. It's going to help you to do more for us.
Yes.
So we're just so excited that you came today,
Thank you.
dear friend. Thank you. I love you so much.
Okay.
You know I do.
Love you
and
too.
we love our audience, and we're asking you to share this information. The Kendra's information, contact information will be on the screen. We want you to connect with her on Facebook. She will consult with you. She will help you to reach your goals. And we're going to ask you now what we ask you every week. What are you going to do with your second half? 50 down and 50 to go. Let's get busy. And happy Women's History Month to all the ladies. We thank you and we love you so much. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Awesome. This is
I'm living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden.
Our listeners are as important as our guests. Join in on the conversation. 504-341-8255, the New Orleans Talk Network.